Hey guys, what's up? So today, first I'm sorry because I didn't post that much of video since last Thursday. It was a bit complicated for me. But anyway, today I will tell you about how to introduce really well in DLG. Because someone said in the comment lately, I review only really expensive glider, only top-end glider, and yeah, it's true, but because the non-top end glider, it fly like crap. I really think what I say because all the glider I tested, so it's something like the Top Sky, the Versus, the Longshot. These things really don't fly like DLG. They are flying like light slope soaring, or it's cheap glider. It's baguette foam with only one piece or for the half wing. It's nothing like elliptical leading edge or nothing like this. It's not smooth, and to pilot, to me, it's really so much more difficult than a good high-end DLG. So it's why I don't recommend this for beginners. If you want to have fun with something light at slope and to don't care that much to poke it in rock or little trees, yeah, buy a Longshot or a Top Sky or Versus. But if you want to do real DLG with really thermal abilities and good launch, all of this, you need a real good DLG. You can buy something cheap like an old DLG, like a Salpeter, like Polaris, Arctus. The new Arctus is really good, by the way. So all these gliders are cheaper than a Snipe 2 or Banff or NXT 6.5, Vortex 3 Flits. All these gliders are a bit higher price, but they are so great. So if you want, you can buy a second-hand DLG, and then it will be a bit cheaper. But I want to say something about really low price introducing in DLG is make your own DLG to start. Only to start and to have fun maybe in your garden. Because when I started, I built myself 80 centimeters wingspan foam sheet, and I built out of this board one super good mini DLG. I just bring it everywhere when I started, and I flew it at slope. I did aerobatic even in 2 axes, so elevator and rudder, and I was so much enjoying to fly this thing. And aside to this, I get my first composite DLG, but I continue to fly a bit, and then I get a good high-end DLG. So my first good high-end DLG was a Blaster 3, so it was not that good, but to me it was just awesome. And if you want to buy a Blaster 3 or 3.5, it's really cheaper than an actual DLG, and it flies really well. Really for the price, I think it's one of the best on the market. So check it out if you want to. So then I can make a build log about how to build a good Depron or foam board DLG. If you want to, I can do it. So just comment down below if you want I do this. Then how to introduce really in the painless way in DLG, because many people just think, oh yeah, it's not that difficult, and they crash their DLG at first flight or second flight because something just happened and they don't know how to figure out of this. So first, if you have never flew before, just buy a 2-axis glider or make it yourself. As I said, with a good 2-axis, really small DLG, it will fly not that good, but it will be so much fun to fly, and you will learn how to fly 2-axis. Don't buy immediately a DLG, a good high-end. if you are enough confident, go for it, but I think you will not have yet the reflex to fly it good as needed. Then you need to buy something like a Soleus or an Aeron or Cularis or something like this. I know it's all multiplex, but I just don't know any other in my head. I think of this 3 glider. Yes, the Radiant too is really well. So just try to fly one of these glider, buy it for you, fly it for 1, 2 or 3 months, and then when you are enough confident, then buy a good high-end DLG, because you will enjoy it so much. Because it's what I did. I started with a Smartfly Junior and I crashed it a lot, but I never crashed a DLG because I get the reflex. You can fly some super quick flying wing with a good motor in the rear. Just invest something like $200 or $300 maximum in good foamies, and then buy a good DLG. And you will say, oh yes, I didn't spend $500 or $600 for a crappy DLG and put some crappy servos, all of this in it, and crashed it 10 times, it fly like crap, and now I need to buy again, but now a good DLG, and I spend $200 or $300 more than if I get a good foam to start to fly. And this is, I think, the good way to start to fly, because you need to learn how to fly before to fly a DLG. So yes, I review only top-end DLG because I think low-end DLG, so really I have no other words than crappy, so I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but I really think you need to get an high-end one to enjoy to fly DLG. So even a Blaster 3, which to my eyes is an high-end one, because it was high-end something like 5 or 6 years ago. It was high-end. Before the Snipe was released, it was one of the best DLG out there. So yes, definitely you need to get foamy and then DLG. Even if you flew plain before, be careful with that, because I don't want you break your beautiful DLG at first flight, and I want you enjoy to fly your DLG, and I think to enjoy to fly really a lot, you need to buy a good one. So that's it for me for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I think you understand why now I didn't do that much of low-end DLG. And if you want, I do a build log about this really small foamy DLG I already made. You just comment down below and I will do it with a great pleasure. So thank you again for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to. So for today, I'm out. Later.